Hey guys, it's Trip, and today I'm going to be going over my mains and goals for this week's WCA World Championship. So for some odd reason, this has been a highly requested video, so I figured I'd go ahead and make it the week of the championship. And I'm going to go ahead and go through all 13 events that I qualified for, and we're going to start with square one. So my main for this event is the X-Man Volt V2. I average about 20 seconds, which is also the cutoff for an average at this competition. So my goal was to, in the first two solves, get a single under 20 seconds and to be able to complete my average. Moving on to the next event is Scube. I use the GAN Scube M Enhanced and average around 6 seconds. So my goal is to get a sub 6 average. Should be pretty good. For Megaminx, I use the Diane Megaminx Pro, average about 20 seconds, and my goal is to get a sub 110 single in one of the first two solves to be able to make the cutoff to complete my average. It's going to be pretty tough, but I've done it before, so I think hopefully if I get lucky I can do it again. The next event is clock. For clock, I use the Qi Blue magnetic clock, and I average about 10 seconds, so my goal is to get a sub 10 average. Yeah, nothing special. Okay, and for one-handed, I use the Moyu Worm V9 20 mag ball core. I average about 20 seconds. I hate this event. It's my least favorite event, and I have no goals. Moving on to the next event, 3x3 blindfolded. I use the same cube as before. My goal, or I average about 3 minutes, so my goal is going to be to get a success as the time limit is 5 minutes cumulative. So yep, just trying to get a success, and if I notice scramble 1, maybe 2, if there's a bad scramble, I'm probably just going to intentionally DNF to hopefully get a better one on the next one, since I'm likely only going to get one shot at an attempt anyway. So yeah, just aiming for a success with this event. Moving on to the big cubes, 6 and 7x7. My mains are both the Moyu Aofu WRM and the Moyu Aoshi WRM. Both pretty old, don't really have any goals. I'm likely to miss the cutoff for both these events. It's pretty fast, and yeah, I couldn't quite practice enough to get there. 6x6 average about 230 to 245, then 7x7 average about 4 to 430. So yeah, not particularly close, but yeah, maybe I'll get a lucky solve PR or something. On to the next event, 5x5. I use the GAN 562M UV coated, and I average about 120. And my goal is to make the cutoff with a 110 single in the first two solves, similar to Megaminx. I average similar with both events, so yeah. It's going to be a little tougher on 5x5 than Megaminx, so I'm definitely going to need to get lucky to make the cutoff. Moving on to 4x4, I use the Moyu Aosu V7 double track. I average low 40, so my goal is to make the cutoff, which is 45 seconds in one of the first two solves, so that seems pretty doable to me, so hopefully I'm able to do that. Moving on to 2x2, I use the Moyu something or other, not exactly sure, it's okay. I don't really practice this event at all, so don't care. Average between 4 to 5 seconds, so something like that. Sub 4 would be cool too. Now moving on to 3x3, I use the same one as I did for OH and Blind. I use the Moyu WRM V9 with 20 mag ball core, and I average about 11 seconds, so the goal is going to be to get sub 11 average, sub 10 single, and probably not going to make round 2, but one can dream. Yeah, hopefully something decent. Alright, now on to my main event, Pyraminx. The event I've been grinding for 2 years just for this competition. I use my modified ball core Moyu Weilong that I've been using for a little over a year now. I credit this cube for my successes a lot to this puzzle, and I've yet to try a puzzle that's better than this one. I currently average low 2, and my goal is to get a good enough average in the semifinals to make the final round and see what I could do in finals, hopefully. And yeah, hoping to get some good solves on the stream in round 1, 2, and hopefully ride the momentum into this comp, coming off probably my best win ever last weekend at Warm Up Seattle. Alright, that does it for all the events I'm going to be competing in. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments if you're going to Worlds and what your goals are. Till next time.